finds this old house quieter than before, and the light falls on the table where I used to sit and pray. Do not search the silent hallway for a voice that slipped away. Some roads lead us onward, where our feet no longer stay. When my chair is empty and the coffee's left to cool, do not let the silence tell you love has left the room. For the years we shared together are stronger than the night, and the love a father carried still lives beyond this life. The wind may touch the window like it's calling out my name, and the clock will keep on turning just the way it always came. That somewhere past the morning, where the skies forever start, I'll be holding all the moments you once placed inside my heart. Do not fear the quiet or the tears that fall like rain. Every soul is only traveling to a place where love remains. When my chair is empty, do not bow your head in pain. Lift your eyes toward heaven, where no goodbye remains. For the road that waits beyond us is brighter than it seems, and I'll be waiting there for you, just beyond your dreams. So when you see that empty chair and the quiet fills the air, remember love was sitting there. Evening settles on this house again. Shadows stretch across the floor. The wind moves softly through the hallway, like footsteps at the door. I still pause when the wood creaks, like it used to years before. My heart still turns to listen, every time I hear that door. I'll be waiting by the door, son, like I've done 1,000 nights. If the road ever grows too heavy and you're searching for a light, you don't need to say you're sorry. You don't need to explain. Just walk back through this doorway and I'll call your name again. Your old coat still hangs beside me, dust resting on the sleeve. Some things in this world grow older, but love never longs to leave. Sometimes I think I hear your laughter drifting through the air once more, and for a moment I believe you walking through that door. I'll be waiting by the door, son, even if my head turns gray, even if the nights grow colder and the years all fade away, and if heaven calls me first before I see you anymore, just know your Father waited by that old familiar door. Life still remembers every night you've been gone, and I'll be waiting by the door, son, until you come back home. The house is quiet after midnight, only shadows on the wall. A single candle on the table, and an open book of songs. My hands are folded in the silence, but the words are hard to say. Sometimes faith feels like a whisper that the night might take away. Do you hear me, Lord, tonight? When I speak your name alone, when my voice is barely stronger than the wind around this home, I'm not asking you for miracles or a brighter road to walk, just a sign inside the silence that you're listening when I talk. Years have worn these tired shoulders. Time has slowed the steps I take. Every loss becomes a question only heaven can wake. Still I kneel here in the darkness, where the quiet seems so deep, and place the weight of all my worries in the hands that never sleep. Do you hear me, Lord, tonight? No voice breaks through the night. Something in the stillness tells me faith is stronger than my side. Tears I cannot hide, through the prayers that fall like rain, from a heart that's worn inside. If my voice should fade tomorrow, before another dawn appears, let these whispered words reach heaven. Lord, you held me through the years. The candle slowly loses light. The night begins to close, but peace settles in the quiet like a prayer the Father knows. If one morning finds my chair empty and the house feels still and gray, do not search the silent hallway for words I'm meant to say. Life has seasons none can hold back, like the night that follows day. That love does not stop breathing when a soul has slipped away. So don't cry when I pass away. Lift your eyes beyond the skies. The road that waits beyond this world is where no hearts must say goodbye. The body rests beneath the earth, but the soul has found its way. So don't cry when I pass away. If the wind moves through the garden and you hear a distant song, it might be just a memory of where my voice belonged. Every story that we carry, every prayer we used to say, still lives in quiet places where time can't wash away. So don't cry when I pass away. Just a path we walk a while, and heaven waits beyond the sorrow, like the dawn beyond the night. So don't cry when I pass away. Though the world may feel alone, the love we built will follow you long after I am gone. And if someday your heart grows heavy, when the night feels cold and gray, remember I am waiting there. So don't cry when I pass away. When your journey reaches heaven and the gates of light appear, you'll see a familiar smile and know I've been waiting like it does most days now. The house remembers voices that the years don't allow. Your name still lives in silence, where laughter used to stay. Some things in this world grow older, just a father still waiting through the seasons and the years, through every quiet morning and every hidden tear. The road may take you far away, beyond the dreams we made, but somewhere in this lonely house, a father still waits. The clock keeps turning slowly, like it always used to do. Time moves on for everyone except the love for you. Sometimes the night grows heavy and the memories start to play, like old songs drifting softly from a life that slipped away. I don't ask the world to change you or the miles to disappear. I only hope you remember someone holds you dear. I'm just a father still waiting, with a prayer beneath the sky, for the day your road turns homeward, before the day I die. And if that day should never come, before my soul finds rest, no father's love was with you in every step you took. And somewhere beyond the silence, where heaven lights the way, you'll find the love that never stops. A father still waiting. The morning came in quietly, like it didn't want to stay. I poured the coffee like I used to, the same old way each day. 2 cups sitting on the table, steam rising soft and slow. One for me and one for you, son, though you left so long ago. Did you think of me today, son, while the world Then my name passed through your heart, even just for a moment in the day. I don't ask the road to change you, or the dreams you had to chase. I just wonder in the quiet if my memory has a place. Did you think of me today, son? Where the morning light comes through. Sometimes I almost hear you laughing, like you used to always do. I sip the cup that's meant for me, the other slowly fades, and the coffee for you grows colder with every prayer I pray. Did you think of me today, son? When the evening turned to gray, did the wind whisper my voice? Has your memory slipped away? If someday you walk back home and see that cup still waiting there, you will know your father never stopped saving you a chair. Tomorrow and the morning comes, I'll do the same again. 2 cups of coffee on the table, one for my son, one for me. The evening leans against the window, quiet sailing in the room, with fading light across the table, tells me night will follow soon. My hands have grown a little weaker, time has softened every breath, but peace is standing in the doorway, even now, beside my rest. If this is goodbye for this world, do not let your heart believe love can vanish with the body, or disappear with grief. This his gates are open wide. So if I close my eyes tonight, it's not forever, just goodbye. Move slowly through my memory, like old songs I used to sing. Every laugh we shared together still echoes in everything. I leave my words here on the table, like a letter you might find. So when the silence feels too heavy, you can hear me in your mind. If this is goodbye for this lifetime, do not let the darkness stay. Lift your eyes beyond the sorrow, where the night turns into day. For the love a father carries never fades and never dies. So if we part beneath these skies, we'll meet again where angels rise. When the morning comes without me, do not bow your head and cry. It was only earth that whispered this temporary goodbye. The wind moves softly through the hallway, carrying whispers of the past. Dust settles on forgotten moments that I prayed would always last. Your laughter lingers in the silence, like a distant fading song. Somewhere in the quiet shadows, where old memories belong. These are echoes of a father's heart, calling through the years, through every prayer I ever spoke, and every hidden tear. Though the world may carry you away, place you hold inside a father's heart. I still remember summer evenings when your hand was holding mine. Life was simple then and gentle, like a warm and golden time. But years move on like restless rivers, flowing where they choose to start. Still your name keeps softly beating in the rhythm of my heart. The miles may grow between us, like the distance of the sea, but love was never measured by how far a man can be. These are echoes of a father's heart, stronger than the years, stronger than the silent nights, and stronger than the tears. And if someday the road grows dark and hope begins to part, you'll hear the voice that never fades inside a father's heart. And when the world feels colder and the night grows deep and long, listen to the quiet. My love is still your song. The house was breathing in the dark, old walls whispering low. A single lamp beside my Bible, the only light I know. I sat there longer than the clock, listening to the rain. Some prayers come out like thunder, mine came out like pain. It was the night I spoke to God, with trembling in my voice. I asked him why the road of love so often leaves no choice. I told him about my lonely heart, the son I used to hold, and the silence in this house tonight that feels so dark and cold. I said, Lord, I'm not angry, I'm just tired of this ache. Some nights a man feels stronger than the heart he has to break. The wind moved through the window like heaven passing by, and in that quiet moment I felt the urge to cry. And though no voice came back to me, no thunder from the sky, the peace that filled that lonely room was a cry kind of reply. It was the night I spoke to God, my soul laid on the floor. The Father asking heaven to protect his son once more. And if the Lord remembers every tear a man has cried, then maybe he heard the prayer I whispered that night. The lamp burned low beside me, the rain began to fade, and somewhere in the darkness my broken heart was praying. The clock keeps turning on the wall like it always used to do. But every passing moment now feels heavier than I knew. The years slip through my fingers like sand I cannot hold. Yesterday was summer light, today my hair is old. A vanishing time keeps moving on, like a river to the sea, taking days I thought would stay, forever close to me. But love survives the passing years, even when the world rewinds. Some things disappear from life, not a father's mind. The yard remembers footsteps of a boy who used to run, chasing dreams beneath the sky. In the golden afternoon sun, oh. Now the wind walks through the branches like it's searching for that sound, but the echoes of those younger days are nowhere to be found. Time may steal strength of men and bend their backs with age, but it cannot take the love we wrote on life's unfinished page. Vanishing time keeps drifting by, like the sunset into night, that breathe fade like distant stars, disappearing from the light. But if someday you remember me, and the days when you were mine, you'll know love was never lost to vanishing time. And when my days were over and my voice no longer rhymes, the Father's love will still remain beyond vanishing time. The sun goes down behind the hills, another day slips by. The house grows still around me, like a question asking why. The road outside keeps moving, with people passing through, but every mile that carries them still brings my thoughts to you. Waiting is the hardest part, harder than goodbye, harder than the silent nights when no one hears you cry. Love don't fade with distance, it only learns to start. The longest road a soul can walk is waiting with a heart. The seasons change, outside the gate. Years keep drifting quietly, but a father learns to wait. Sometimes I think I hear you calling through the dark, but it's only your memories speaking to my heart. Time can take a man's strength and bend his back with years, but it can't take the love he keeps. Wash away his tears. Waiting is the hardest part of loving someone true. The nights grow long and lonely when the world forgets you. But if someday your road turns back to where our story starts, you'll find me standing here, still waiting with my heart. And if that day should never come, before my life departs, heaven will remember the man who waited with his heart. The evening settles on the window like it does most days now. The house remembers voices that the years don't allow. Your name still lives in silence, where laughter used to stay. Some things in this world grow older, but love won't fade away. I'm just a father still waiting through the seasons and the years, through every quiet morning and every hidden tear. The road may take you far away, beyond the dreams we made, but somewhere in this lonely house, a father still waits. The clock keeps turning slowly, like it always used to do. Time moves on for everyone, except the love for you. Sometimes the night grows heavy and the memories start to play, like old songs drifting softly from a life that slipped away. I don't ask the world to change you, or the miles to disappear. I only hope you remember someone holds you dear. I'm just a father still waiting, with a prayer beneath the sky, for the day your road turns homeward, before the day I die. And if that day should never come, before my soul finds rest, know a father's love was with you in every step you took. And somewhere beyond the silence, where heaven lights the way, you'll find the love that never stopped, a father still